Hi guys, and welcome to the monthly July readings. I've decided that instead of doing the weekly star signs, I'm going to still do the same thing, but I'm going to do like a month ahead for everyone. Now, if you are feeling disappointed about that and you would like me to try and start putting out the videos again, just let me know in the comments. Just say, I really love the monthly readings, but can we please have a weekly reading or a bi-weekly reading or something like that. So we're going to start with the air signs. Now, I've got these piles all divided, ready to do all the star signs starting from the top to the bottom. I won't be reshuffling the tarots. This is what it is. So the first three will be air signs in general. Then the next ones underneath will be Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. We will then add some of these. These will be reshuffled for each sign. And the Lenormand cards, we'll get them done now as well. So this is for all signs from Aquarius right through to I think the last signs I'll be doing are Earth. So the last one would be probably Virgo if I do Earth last. Anyway, this is for all 12 star signs, one card each of the Lenormand. So we'll get them into 3 piles as well. Okay, ready to go. Alright, does that feel about the same? We'll just move them down out of the way a bit. We don't need them right now. And we'll move these up. I'll just move these crystals back a bit. My poor old Buddha falling over there on the ground. Move this candle back. Alright, that gives us plenty of room here. Okay, so let's get started, guys. This is air signs. So what we're going to do is one card for each sign, as well as one card in general, like 3 cards in general for the signs. And then we're going to have one Lenormand. We've already shuffled, they're from the top. And then just to end, we'll add 3 of these. We will have a yes and no per sign, so think about your yes and no question right now, guys. Now, what you might want to do also is make sure you watch your sun, your moon and your rising sign. Now, if you're wanting to look at something to do with work, go online and look up which planet or which sign or whatever it is coincides with that particular area. So the only one I can tell you about, because I don't study all of that, is Venus would be related to your love life, your relationship. So whatever's sitting in Venus, that would be probably the star sign. So if your Venus is sitting in, I don't know, Sagittarius, then you need to watch the Sagittarius reading about your love life. That's what I was told from a person who's right into all the astrology and the signs. So here we go, air signs. Let's get started. What have we got? Yeah, but let me know in the comments, guys, what you would like in regards to the readings. If you're missing out on these weekly readings, because this was the first week where there was no weekly reading, I decided to just call it quits. And I've been monitoring the videos and they're not doing too well. And all the efforts I'm putting into them, I just thought I'll do it a once a month bulk reading. So here we go. This is for July ahead, predictions for July ahead. So air signs, it looks like you've been looking at your options. Now this could be you're looking at people that you want to go out with. You could be looking at your work options at the moment, where you live. You could even be looking at diet plans. You could be looking at what you want to buy, what you want to sell. So this is all sort of options you're looking at. Now, the big warning here for air signs is not everything you're looking at. Number one, not everything you're looking at is going to be a good deal. Not every relationship you're looking at is actually something you should be doing. Not every job you're involved in is going to be right for you. But some stuff is going to be good and some stuff you need to give it a flick. In the middle of the deck, we have a earth sign sitting here. This would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be. It could be that your moon sign, you might be an Aquarius and your moon sign might be Virgo or something like that. So yeah, it could have something to do as a star sign. It also could be to do with work and money. This is somebody that's thinking about the long-term commitment of what they want to do. So it looks like air signs. It looks like you've been weighing up what your options are right now. Like I said, this could be about work. It could be about where you live, where you're moving to. And it even could be about relationships. Do I want to still be friends with this person? Do I still want to have a love life with this person? Do I want to still be married to this person? So you might be weighing up some big sort of heavy duty things at the moment in your life. Here is where you're saying, what can I commit myself to? What am I going to stay long term with? What do I need? What don't I need? Unfortunately, air signs, it looks like you're just going to have many, many sleepless nights about this. This could be arguments as well with people. This can be stress. This can be, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. This is somebody that knows what they want, knows how long they want it for, knows where they want to go with everything. It is a female, by the way. It's a female energy. This is usually a hard worker, though. It could be somebody that works in medical or somebody that deals with money, finance, not necessarily an accountant, more of an administration kind of person that dealing with some sort of program and plans and long-term commitments and things like that. But also it can be somebody that works in real estate, somebody that works in banking or even marketing, or it can be things like stocks and bonds and all of that sort of thing. The other side of this can be a medical issue going on around air signs. This is where you've tried lots of things. Some things work, some things didn't work. You might have tried a certain medication, and I'm not a doctor. Go to a doctor if you need one. You may have tried different diets. You may have tried different exercise. With jobs, you may have tried this job and that job, and you're trying to work out where you sit. But medically speaking, this would be a doctor, possibly a female doctor, because we do have a female card here. This may entail some sort of surgery, something has to happen here because it's getting out of control. So yeah, this may be a surgery with it being a 9 and the swords being everywhere. It may be fear around a surgery. It also can be something that doesn't work. Something that you feel that this medication doesn't work, this surgery doesn't work, this whatever. So it could be that you go to the doctor, you weigh up what your options are, you listen to other people, what did they do, what can you do about this medical thing. You go and talk to the doctor about it, and then you're stressed because the option isn't something that you're wanting. Okay, so that's another way of looking at it. In business, it looks like you might be worried about your business future. You're trying to work on a journey, you're pretty set about what you want to do, but then you're getting some sort of brick wall here. All right, so let's go to Aquarius now. Now, don't forget, guys, think about a yes or no question before we start, and then we'll get the answer to that in this reading. So we're going to give you one Lenormand card. So what do you get? This is about movement and travel. Now, this can be that you're looking at your options to buy a new car. You might be looking at a new job, and you might be traveling somewhere for a new job. In a love life situation, you may actually be moving into something new here. If you're single, it looks like you might be starting to join with a group of people, not just one person. There may be some sort of communication going on and deciding about where, when, how, but this is you setting sail. For others, you might be discussing with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, family members. You might be discussing a trip that you want to take, or even a job change. Now, I did say right at the very beginning, some of the options are not very good. If we're looking at a health matter, if this is a health matter you're deciding on, you may have to travel for something to get the right price, or to get the right doctor, or to get the right medication. You may have to travel overseas to get some answers. But let's see what else we've got here for Aquarius. And don't forget your yes and no. Aquarius, you're being told to be patient with somebody or something at this time. So if you do want to go on a journey, you want to get out of here, you want to go somewhere, it will happen. You just got to look at your options. You've got to make your plans set in stone. But you've got to be patient with somebody else or the situation itself. So it looks to me like it's not working out according to the plan. Like I said, we're going to do a yes and no. So this is for Aquarius. Okay, they spat out at you. We're going to give you them as extras. So we're just going to get 3 cards from the poker deck. Yes or no for Aquarius? Okay, nothing's going to jump apart from those two. So what did we get here? We've got firm decisions about money. Now this could be that you're looking at your options about buying a house, selling a house, buying a car, selling a car. This is a very good contract being signed. So the patience card might be you need to wait for that better deal. So congratulations to some of you. It looks like you're selling a house and hopping in the car, going somewhere else, or even hopping on a boat or a plane and moving to a different country or a different state or whatever. Just be wary that it's not going to happen like that, like you're wanting, and it's patience is needed. Now, your yes and no. This is a straight out no. This is something to do with work. This is gossip and lies and anger and stress. Somebody's been irresponsible with what they've done. Somebody maybe told you something and it's turned out it's a big fat lie. You may have been promised something with work. Now, putting those two with these two, I think that you've got to be patient to get some sort of payout or something. Maybe there's been an injury and you're waiting on a payout. Maybe you were promised that at the end of 12 months or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years that you're promised something and you're waiting for it with this waiting card. If I was in a job and it looked like this, I wouldn't be in that job for very long, because this is where you don't fit. It feels like something doesn't fit right for you. It can be gossip and lies. It can be things being exposed with this ace here. It can be something you've kept hidden. It might be coming out. It can be arguments and that going on between you and other people. But this is groups of people. This is work with the money card sitting here. Underneath, you didn't have anything to do with personal love, relationship stuff coming out today. So this is like stress around work. And don't forget the air signs in general, this big stress card here. This is like where you made a firm decision of what you're wanting. But I feel for Aquarius, it's not happening when you thought. I think August, if you were leaving a job or starting a new job or whatever, August is when it's going to happen, because you've got those double eights there. So either in 8 weeks' time or in August, something will be coming to a close. It doesn't look nice, I will admit that, Aquarius. It does look like it's going to be a yucky situation. Sometimes when I've seen this, especially if this was upside down, luckily this wasn't, that can mean where somebody gets fired as well. This is like something went wrong, you were irresponsible at work, and bang, you get called into the boss's office, you got to go. But that's one way of looking at it. Medically speaking, this would be a drug or a medication or even a procedure or something that doesn't work, or it went wrong, or it caused an injury or a problem. So yeah, if you are having some sort of health issue at the moment, these two dropped out that it's going to cost you a lot of money, but make sure that it's something that's going to work, because this is like someone being irresponsible. And when we talk about medical issues, Aquarius, a black 6, especially a black spade 6, that means, like, let's say that you are not allowed to eat oranges for some reason. And medically, you know, you're not allowed to eat them. You're not allowed to drink orange juice. You're not allowed to eat them, right? You keep doing it anyway. So you keep doing something that you know you're not allowed to do, or that's no good for you. And then in turn, some sort of medication or some sort of balance thing, it's going out of whack. It also can be a medical injury that I'm looking at here. If it's not you, Aquarius, it could be your parent, or it could be a child as well. I don't like to put that out there, but it could be that something's not right there. But you're going to need patience and something there. Now, in regards to a job, if there is a sick parent or child or something that's gone wrong, you may actually be leaving because of that, and then you're waiting for some sort of compensation here. Anyway, that's Aquarius. Yes or no? I'm giving that a no, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4 5. We had 5 cards out that are all no. So we're going to give a no to an Aquarius for the month of July. So over the month of July, all of these things feel like they're coming through for you. Okay, so that was Aquarius. Gemini, let's get to it. Gemini, this is your month ahead in July. What's going to happen? What's going on? Pick a yes or no question in your mind, and we will get straight to that at the end of the reading. So first up, you have where you've made solid plans, Gemini. You may be dealing with a female earth sign. You may also be dealing with medical things or financial things at the moment. So let's get some more information. Let's see what Lenormand card we get for you. A lot of hard work. This is cracking the whip. This is where you're trying to get somebody to do something, Gemini. You're trying to get it all happening, and you just feel like you're cracking the whip and nothing's happening the way you thought. So let's just have a look here. What's your extra information? Balancing the finances. So romantically, I'm not really seeing that, because romantically this would be a person that makes a long-term commitment to somebody else. This is where somebody's playing around. This is somebody that can be a player, the Jack of Clubs here. Somebody, she's solid, she wants to be married, have kids, be in the house, whatever, go to work, come home, you know. This one wants to be with the boys, wants to be with the girls, wants to come home, wants a bit of everything. But I feel like in a relationship you may be deciding stay or go, or you may be concerned about whether your person's just with you or they're with somebody else, Gemini. But financially speaking, it looks like you're going to have to get some help here to get to that journey that you're wanting in July. So you might be working on some project, you might be expecting to finish a project or get a new job or something, but you need to be taking account of what your financial situation is right now. All right, so let's get to the yes and no. Yes or no for Gemini. Yes or no for Gemini. Yes or no for Gemini. I'm just waiting to see if something jumped out. We'll give you 5 cards because 2 cards spat out for Aquarius. So we'll give you 5 cards. We'll give you 2 from the top, 3 from the top and 2 from the bottom. There's one now. Okay. So, yes or no for Gemini. 3 from the top and another one from the bottom with the spat out one. This is quite negative energy with this black one here. We've got a lot of males here together. We've got like a father, son, or brothers or workers that work together. Yeah, we've got a no there, I'd say. If these cards were red, or at least one of them were red, it could be a yes. So it's more of a maybe for Gemini. Now these cards, what they actually mean for the month of July, unfortunately this could mean somebody that's in spirit, because you've got triple jacks here. You've got a jack down here and then you've got 2 here. Unfortunately, this with this black 9 and the nighttime card, this can mean somebody that took their own life in the past trying to connect with you. And it's a stressful, well, of course, it's a stressful thing. I'm not predicting anything like that. I feel this is something that happened. It may have happened 2 years ago, 10 years ago, but I feel like somebody in spirit that may have either died just like that, or it was a violent incident and they were killed, or they took their own life when I see that 9 of spades and nighttime sitting there, and a family connection. It could be somebody within your business, within your work, Gemini, that you found out, oh my God, remember blah, 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 yeah, he was killed in a car accident or something like that. It also is showing me something to do with the law and breaking the law, because this can be the police and this would be doing a crime, and this would be paying your dues here. So either paying a fine or going to jail, or I don't see jail, the 10's not here. So that's another way of looking at it as well. Now this is going to throw you for a loop. In July, some of you might be finding out about somebody that's having a struggle with getting pregnant, or they lost a pregnancy. It could be something to do with twins as well, or even triplets with a triple jack there. It could be a third child that's coming, and maybe those people actually lost a baby previously, and now we got the news here that it's going to be a struggle, but there could be a baby on the horizon in pile number 2 here with Gemini. The other thing I'm seeing in regards to work and money is it looks like you're going to have a bit of a tough time, and you've got double 2s here. Definitely somebody in spirit with the double 2s and the triple jacks. It's a male energy. 2 would represent February. So this person may have died or been born in February. Or it could be something to do with 2 years ago. Now the jacks would represent 11, which would be November. So November might mean something as well to this person in spirit. So there's definitely a spiritual connection going here. I feel with the Jack of Hearts, the person who, if they took their own life, or if it was they were here, they were gone, if there was any kind of violence or anger before they left, the Jack of Hearts is here to say, I'm sorry. Because the Jack of Hearts is a soulmate connection, and it's a sending of love. In regards to a love relationship thing, I'm seeing a lot of difficulty here for Gemini. But yes or no, I'm going to give a no on the question for Gemini today. Okay? So let me know in the comments box what you think about this is for July. But also let me know if you are still wanting the whole weekly ones. It was taking me an hour to record, an hour to edit, and then upload, and all of this work I was doing on these videos, and they're just not really getting the attention I feel they deserve. So if you feel let down that I'm not doing them every week, and you'd really, really love for me to still be doing the star signs every week, just let me know in the comments, guys. All right, so let's get on to Libra for your month of July. Libra, 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 what are you having nightmares about? What are you stressing about? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your Lenormand first. Now, don't forget to ask your yes or no question. We'll get to that at the end. Libra, you're putting on different faces for different situations. This may be in a relationship, it may be in a job, but whatever it is you're doing here, you're stressing out about it. This can be, I don't want to do this, I want to end this stuff. Because it's not the Ten of Swords, it's not over yet. Whatever this thing is, it's not over yet. I do feel that you're laying awake at night worried about a particular thing at the moment. So let's see what you are worrying about. Okay, now this could be a father figure, it could be a husband, it could even be a boss, but if it's your boss, it would be something to do with family, because it's the King of Cups. So I feel like it's something more family orientated or something like that. And this is where you're putting the different faces on. So this is where you're stressing, and you might not be displaying this to somebody that you love. Like I said, this could be your partner, this could be your father, it could be your brother, it could be your boss, but if it's your boss, like I said, it's something to do with family here. There's a connection here. But I feel like either they're doing that to you and it's causing you stress, or you're stressed because you're not telling them something. You know, there's something there. So let's just get a yes and no for Libra for the month. Libra, this also could mean something to do with a baby girl. Somebody's having a baby girl, and that's the proud father there. If you're wondering how I came up with that, there's a 4 up here, and then the 9 would represent 9 months. Now, if somebody is having a baby girl, this would be cesarean birth. It also could mean you, Libra, that you find out you're pregnant with the black 9 there. It would be like, oh no, I'm not ready, and the baby daddy is not ready, or whatever. So that could be that's what's coming out there in July as well. So I'm not going to read all those cards that flipped just then, but we're going to give you 5 for your yes or no. Yes or no? This is definitely pregnancy stuff and sexual stuff and fertility. We've got yes and no there. If we look at all the cards together, this is yes, 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 maybe, no, 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 no. I'll take one from the bottom just to get more energy on this reading for you. Well, that would be yes. That would be... Hang on. We don't need that one. We'll put that one back. I did 5 for a reason. Okay, so these 2 are yes. These 3 are definitely no. This would be no, so that makes 4 a no. 1 is a maybe and 3 are a yes. So we got 4 no's. Okay, so your pile, Libra, I'm going to give you a no on that particular question. No for now. No for now. It's definitely something to do with pregnancy, fertility and sex. Because we got double 9s here, which is 9 months of the pregnancy. We got double 3s, which is the sexual organs, fertility. This is fertility that's healthy and strong. This is fertility that's either not wanted or it doesn't work or something's wrong. The black 9s, this would mean a cesarean. This would mean a very sickly kind of pregnancy. Baby girls coming up twice. So you've got double 4s, double 3s and double 9s. So like Gemini, you also have somebody trying to come through in spirit. Now this person may have been a baby that died and you're just getting messages through from spirit that the baby's fine or things like that on the other side. Or it may be somebody's child, or it may be also a parent. But it's something to do with March, February and September. Now this could be the day someone died, the day someone was born. Or it could be something to do with you as well that means something. And we got the numbers 3, 6, 9, 18, 2 and 4. Now the 4s are coming out strong, so I do feel this is female energy here, even though we've got that King of Cups sitting there. So for some of you, I feel like it's very up and down through July. I feel like you've got a lot of stress. Now it may be stress about a lost pregnancy. You might be pregnant right now. You're scared that something happened last time. Is it going to happen again? I don't think something would happen again because we do have a balance here and we have the proud father here and we do have symbols for a baby girl. So yeah, it also could be something that's happening or happened to a relative with the 3s. That can be relatives, it can be sister, auntie, niece, whatever. What else have we got here for Libra for July? Work-wise, if you're wanting to know about your career and your work, you've just got to keep putting on the mask. And I'm not talking about the mask for the virus. I'm talking about you've got to keep putting on the faces. Get up, go to work, do the job. If you don't know it, fake it till you make it, basically, what I'm getting from this message here. You may need to talk to whoever this is about any kind of stress you're having about something. I'm not seeing any finances here. I'm seeing a lot of work, a lot of stress, but I am seeing somebody's trying to help you as well, Libra. Anyway, air signs, that is the readings for the month of July. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and also let me know if you are wanting me to keep putting up these videos once a week instead of doing once a month. But at the moment, I'm just going to trial this and see how it goes and see what the numbers are with the videos. But anyway, hope you like that and good luck, and I will see everybody next month. Hello there, water signs. Okay, so this is the new plan. This is the reading for July. So this is all pre-shuffled and I'm doing each star sign. The air signs is sitting over here. I've done that reading. So nobody will get the same cards. I decided to do it this way. When I shuffled, I said that the signs in order of how I was going to do them and from top to bottom. So water signs, the top 3 cards will be a reading in general for all water signs. Then we will go individually and we'll do one. These are all pre-shuffled as well. The Lenormands I used for Aquarius, Gemini and Libra are sitting here. They're already done, so nobody will get the same ones of them. What you could get the same of is these, but these are used for the yes and no plus a bit more description. So this is for the month ahead. I have stopped doing the weekly readings at the moment, so please leave in the comments if you are really disappointed or whatever and you'd prefer the whole weekly readings. If I get enough responses, I will start doing the weekly ones again, but for now this is for July. I'll try and give as much detail as possible for July, and so here we go. And when we get to your individual sign, which would be, this is water sign, so this would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When we get to your individual signs, please have a yes or no question in your mind about whatever you want to know, and I will give you an answer. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what's on the agenda for July for the water signs. Wow. Okay. So it looks like the water signs that you've been haggling about decisions about what you want to do. This might be about where you work. Do you want to work there anymore? Do you want to work somewhere else? It might be about a relationship, but I don't think so at this stage because there's no love cards here. There's no relationship cards here. But I feel that you're finally coming to a decision. Now, it could be about a third-party interference here. It could be something going on there and you're just like, you've had enough of something, you're grabbing onto that one wand and you're saying, I'm going on my journey's over there in the distance, and come with me, don't come with me, but I'm gone, I'm doing my thing. And the reason I'm saying I'm gone is we've got the World card here. Now, for some of you, you might actually be traveling the world in July, or you might be communicating and making plans to travel the world. So some of you might be getting on a plane and going to Greece, or you might be going to New York, or you might be traveling interstate, overseas, whatever. So the world literally could mean communications with people overseas. It could mean a third-party communication going on with somebody at a distance or overseas. It also could mean that you've decided to go on your own journey now, water signs. You're bringing something to an end, and then you're starting to communicate and find out what it is you want. In regards to a job, I feel like this is where you're deciphering yourself about how much time you're going to put into this, how much time you're going to put into that, how much into your personal life. Some things are going to come to an end for you, and then you've got this busy. This is where you're planning, you're busy, you're making your new connections, you're talking to people. Some of you, because of possibly a third-party situation, are bringing something to an end. You yourself might be the third party, or you might be involved with a third-party situation, and you might be deciding that enough's enough, I'm done with that, and then you're exploring and talking to multiple people and thinking, I'm just going to chat and work and whatever. So that's what it looks like for water signs. It does look like it's going to be busy, a lot of planning going on, a lot of communication going on. In regards to work, with this world sitting here, you may be communicating with people on the other side of the world in your job. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of it. But something I do feel might be coming to an end, and I feel like you yourself are choosing to stop and to end, whatever that is. Okay, so let's get on to each individual sign. Don't forget to think about your yes and no whilst we're doing your reading. We'll shuffle these ready for Pisces first. Pisces, a yes and no. We'll get ready. Okay, so Pisces, what we've got here for you, Pisces, is you look like you've made a firm decision now. You may have been weighing up something with your job, or something with your career path, or your school, or your love life, whatever it is. If it's a love life situation, you may be choosing one person over another. You might be choosing yourself and not choosing anybody else, and to say, I choose me. And it's always good to choose me, especially if there's a third party kind of thing going on. For others, you might be involved in family decisions right now. So let's just see what your Lenormand is giving us. Yeah, this is the two doorways, but you've made a choice. So you've been presented with something over the past, maybe the past 12 months, maybe more than that. And one thing, you knew everything was there. You knew what time it was, who was involved, whatever. It could be about a job, a love life, whatever. The other doorway is telling me that you don't really know enough. It's almost like the sun and the moon. Basically, this card is the sun and the moon sitting side by side. So some things you will never know, but you could take a chance on it. Other things you know exactly. And you decide, do I stay where I know where everything's good and sometimes it's not so good? Or do I take a chance on something I don't really know? But you do look like, Pisces, that you are making a firm decision here. What else have we got? You got the sun here. Whatever your decision is, Pisces, it's going to be a good one. You're going to make the right decision here. This could be finally the light bulb's gone on and you're like, yes, this is my journey. This is the job I want to do. This is the study I want to do. This is the travel I want to do. This is the relationship I want to have. So you're finally making firm decisions, and congratulations, because it looks like whatever those decisions are, well done. Well done. Okay, so like I said, we've shuffled these. This one stayed out, so we're going to give you that one. Yes or no for Pisces. Actually, I'll shuffle again. I'll leave that one out because that one did stay. Yes or no for Pisces. Yes or no for Pisces. Yes or no for Pisces. Okay, what have we got? We've got these two cards here that are like a new journey, a new acceptance and moving forward. These cards actually came out in, I think it was Libra. Libra got this exact same sequence, and you've seen I just shuffled it, and I shuffled it before, and they're still together. The only difference was they had a 2 here. They had a 2. I'm not sure if it was 9 of spades, though. I think it was. Yeah, it was 9 of spades because it was sitting there. So I'm going to tell you the similar sort of thing to what I told Libra. I do feel there's a connection in spirit to you. This may be somebody that... This is different though. This is an illness. So somebody that had an illness, but when they actually died, it was nighttime, and it was sort of like bang. It was like 1 minute you thought this is going to go on, and next minute it was bang, they were gone. Something to do with father and son here. I do feel male energy. So you're getting a connection through spirit here for some reason. Now, I am going to pull another card because these two cards mean no, but these can mean yes or no depending on the energy of the reading. And this energy of this reading here is extremely positive. This is yes, yes, yes. This is maybe, and this is definitely yes, yes. This can be yes, yes, yes. This is definitely no, no. So I'm just going to pull one more of these from the middle. No, we got a yes, okay? So I'm going to give you a yes on this, but it might be something that you've got to wait for, Pisces. It might be delayed. It looks like there's going to be something starts in July, but it's going to be all solved by around November. Did we have any other doubles here? No, we didn't, because we had all, yeah. Yeah, so it looks like something that might start... Some sort of decisions, discussions, plans. It starts now, like for July. And then by November, I think you'll be pretty secure in where it's going. I do feel like you might have to try and push yourself with certain decisions. It's something that you didn't really want to do. It's not the plan that you had. But it looks like it'll work out, Pisces, in the end, especially with the Sun, the 8 of Hearts, and then we got this family decision kind of thing here. Now, the other way of looking at this could mean somebody that's either pregnant and they don't want to be pregnant, or pregnant and something happens and the pregnancy doesn't proceed. Something's just not good there. It could be somebody that's having a second child, or it could even be something to do with twins, but for some reason the black 9 and there's no birth thing over this side. This is a celebration though. This is a gathering. I just feel like this could be something to do with either a past miscarriage or an unwanted pregnancy. I don't have the fertility, but we do have a 3 down here, and it's a black 3, which would mean difficulties. So I do feel like if there is some sort of pregnancy going on, if there is a pregnancy going on in the family or in your friendships or somebody at work, it's either a really, really tough pregnancy, an unwanted pregnancy, or something's actually happened and there is not going to be a pregnancy. So unfortunately, that's kind of quite negative, what's coming out there, but I'm wondering whether this already happened. Now, it could be boy or girl, because jacks can be either. We have male here, and we have the female standing here with the sun. So it's not telling me male or female. It's not even showing me an actual baby. So I don't like when I see the 9 months. The 9 months can be black, but then as long as we've got a 4 or a 5 of hearts and happiness and stuff, it means the baby. But there is no 4 or 5. So the only other way of looking at it, Pisces, is somebody talking about a baby and they say, look, I'm having a lot of difficulty with it. We're going to leave it alone for the next, 10 months, 11 months, and we're going to try again later. So it could be something like that as well. Anyway, I'm going to give you a yes. Because of the sun, the 8, the picture cards, and that 3 is, to me, it's like making a strong decision, a firm decision. And that there is like where your options are. Should you do this or delay? So I'm going to give you a yes there, but it could be more of a maybe for you. And I hate giving maybes out, but anyway, that is Pisces for July. So good luck, Pisces. Okay, so Cancer star sign, you have the world. Now, some of you, congratulations, you might be traveling the world. For others, you may be communicating with people on the other side of the world. And for others, you might be actually bringing something finally to an end. It might be just where the woman on the card, she's casting away everything and she's just walking off into the unknown. She has a big protector here with the tiger, the lion, whatever, looking at her as a tiger, I think. I think it's a Bengal tiger. She's got the butterfly. The butterfly is where something transforms and develops. It looks like you've been going through transition, Cancer. You got the fish, which is all about money luck. You've got the dolphin, which is intelligence. You've got the eagle, which is all about family and security and stability. And then you've got like a lion. There's actually a lion here and a deer here. So there's a lot of symbols here on this card, but she's walking off and casting away without a care in the world. And she knows she's watched over. She knows she's protected. So if you do need to let go of something, you are protected. If you do want to start a new journey or travel, you are protected. But I feel like you've been transforming, Cancer. You've been changing and making new decisions, new choices. Let's see what else is going on in July. So I think July is the final decision time for you. Ooh, this is nice. If you are single, Cancer, you might have the love of your life knocking on your door. This person wants to hold you, be with you, no matter what, till death do us part kind of feeling I get from here. If you are in a relationship at the moment, let's say there may have been some sort of problems, you're casting away those problems now, you've transformed or they've transformed, and you're finally, getting what you want, getting some sort of solid union. Let's see what your tarot is for the month. The upside down Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a very good card. It's happiness, love, overflowing, but when it's upside down, it can mean emotions overflowing in a sad way. Something that's come to an end, something that you can't do anything about, something that you decided, or you may be creating this sadness and that for the other person. Now, it did come up upside down. I normally have all the cards make sure that they're not upside down, but I didn't do that today. I forgot to do that, actually. So you could take it either way. But you do have double aces, and this ace is the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. This one did not come out upside down. You got the 2 and the 8, so I feel like firm decisions being made, business decisions maybe. But I feel for some of you, you may be ending one thing and there's pain and suffering around that and starting something new with someone new. For others, you may be involved with this person and they're finally showing you everything and there's a lot of emotions going on. So let's get to the yes and no for Cancer. Just think about your yes and no question, plus a bit more information on this reading. Yes or no for Cancer. Okay, nothing's going to jump. I'm waiting for something to jump, Cancer. All right, we'll take 3 from the top, 2 from the bottom. You got triple aces, Cancer. Something's going to happen, but it's going to take a year. And it's going to happen good. You've got a yes here, Cancer, because the ace is upright. You've got 2 upright aces and 1 upside down. This can be where one day you're happy, one day you're sad, one day you're ecstatic, one day you're bouncy, the next day you just want to lay in bed, you don't want to get out of bed. So I do feel July is going to be unfortunately, going to be a bit like that. You might be going somewhere and feel like you don't fit in. You might also find out some gossip or some sort of information, but it's going to make you happy. For some of you, like I said, if you're single, it looks like you're going into a relationship. This person's going to be long-term. It could be someone from your past coming back here. It also looks like not only that's all happening, it looks like you're making a new friendship. It could be a sexual friendship. There's a lot of male energy in this reading here. Congratulations to those who are pregnant right now. This is fertility and a baby boy, and that would be the proud daddy there. It may be something to do with a 3rd child or twins, and plus you've already got a child, or it may just be the 3rd child, like I said. This is somebody committed to you, Cancer, or you're committed to somebody else. But you've got a lot of cards here that represent family, love, commitment. The only sort of negative feeling I'm getting here is this can be gossip, it can be stress, it can be jealousy. If it was jealousy, I'd say that somebody's jealous of what you have, or somebody you're with is jealous of you. This Ace of Cups could be the other person, that they're all upset and they're sad or whatever, or it could be you. So you do have a bit of negative energy there where you're going to get very full of emotions at times, but other times you're making firm decisions. But it looks like a pretty good month ahead. Some of you might be celebrating the birth of a baby boy here. I think that this might be something to do with an invitation to participate in something, and you might feel either left out or you might feel like not going. I think you should go. I think you should go to whatever this is. It does look like it's male dominated with the male energy here. We've got a male here and a male here. So yeah, but yeah, we got a yes here for Cancer. And if you're in a marriage or some sort of solid relationship right now, Cancer, this looks like things are going to be good. This is like 2 people committed to each other, but they're also good friends and they're going out places, doing things. Just be careful not to eat too much of something or not to drink too much or whatever, because this can represent drugs, alcohol, or sort of excessive behaviour. Maybe excessive behaviour is what causes a bit of an upset there. But for the most of the month, things are pretty damn good for Cancer. So nice reading for Cancer there. So it looks like July is pretty good for Cancer and you get a yes. All right, let's move right along to Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpio, I had to think for a minute there. Okay, Scorpio, this is for the July month ahead. Now, some of you are going to be very, very busy. Others are going to be making their plans for the future. Some people are going to be communicating with people online, on the phone. If we're looking at relationships, this would be like internet dating. If we're looking at solid partnerships, one-on-one, 2 people married, this is where you're making plans for whatever. So let's see what that whatever is and who you're talking to. Oh, ooh, Now, this can be jealousy and sneaky behavior going on around Scorpio. The snake in the grass has come out. This is usually female energy. So this could be somebody talking bad, somebody jealous. You could be having discussions with other people about this particular person. This can be somebody trying to give you the evil eye. They're trying to make things go wrong for you, or they're very jealous and they want to come around and bite you with these fangs. So let's see what else is going on here for you. Oh, geez. We got double eights. 8 is work. So Scorpio, I feel like this is something to do with work. Something came out like this for Aquarius, I think it was. This is where somebody's been gossiping, stabbed in the back. And even though these cards weren't in Aquarius reading, because I'm giving all different cards to each star sign, they had the double eights black from the poker deck, and then they had something that meant like this snake energy. Anyway, so you might have Aquarius in your chart, you might be married to an Aquarius, you might work with an Aquarius. If you do, go and listen to the Aquarius reading, because I do feel that they're tied together. I feel a lot of what's going on, you've been talking to people, you've been trying to find out. You might not know who this is. This could be some form of sabotage. It can be some snake in the grass. It could be a third party kind of thing going on. It could be something that's going on at work. You're worrying over and over about it. This can be that it's a fabrication in your own mind because you don't know the real answer. So you're filling in the blanks with negative here. So let's just do a yes and no to see what's going on here for Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, I think that last time I did the weekly readings, and I might do them again, but at the moment I'm just doing monthly. I'm pretty sure that I said I take Scorpio as my reading last time. I think that you had the best reading out of everybody. So what the hell has happened to Scorpio? Because this is like a very negative kind of reading. I mean, this can be a positive card, but with these two cards, it's meaning like a lot of stress around work, overworked, don't know what to do, can be gossip going on, sleepless nights, but it looks like it's because of this. Now, there is one other way of looking at this. 8s to me in the poker deck represent medication. This being black and the snake being here would be the doctor. It would be toxin, poison. So this could be something you're eating, drinking, alcohol, drugs, or medications. Something's not right here. And this would represent go to the doctor, a female doctor possibly, and get this sorted out because it's causing you pain or sleep disturbance or sickness. Or so there's another way of looking at this for Scorpio, but none of the ways I look at it are really positive. But these cards could be all positive and change this reading. So think of a yes or no question you have, Scorpio. I'm just going to wait and see if something jumps out for you. Okay, that flipped, so we'll put them out now. Bottom of the deck. This is more of a yes than a no. If I compile all the cards together, this is no, because we've got no, 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 no. If I just go by the poker deck, we've got 3 yeses and 2 nos. This now is looking like a pregnancy. All the cards are getting pregnancies. Now, pregnancies can represent a new start. It's like the baby, it's just forming and it's growing and you've got all these plans for your future. It can be you're making a new start. But are you making a new start on the right track? And are you making a new start for the right reasons? We do have double 3s, black and red. That can represent third party going on, because this would be truth and lies, and this would be 3 people involved in a relationship. But it also represents fertility problems in the past, some sort of medication or something, going to the doctor and then having a healthy pregnancy happen the next time. So maybe in the past there was a problem, or you couldn't get pregnant, or something went on. Double cards can represent twins or second child. A 2 on the end could represent that it's a second child. You're making some sort of plans with your job or your love life or something like that, or all of it, about movement. So you might be changing jobs, and maybe that's why this all came out black. Be careful of gossip and lies over here, especially with the double threes. Somebody maybe that you trust, maybe you trust them a little bit too much. I do feel that your wishes are going to come true here, Scorpio. So you do have, these cards are very, very nice energy. This is friendship, making money, working on a project together, a lot of happiness, gatherings of people, and then all your heart's desires coming true. These are causing hiccups. This is, don't believe everything you hear. Don't get involved in gossip. If there is a medical thing, go to the doctor, get it sorted out, get the balance returned. This could be balance. It does look like you will sort this out. Over here, you or somebody else is losing their commitment, either their commitment to a person or a job or a journey. Okay, so that's what we have. We're going to give a yes. I'm going to pull another tarot. No, I'm going to pull from a different tarot deck. If this card is positive, we're going to give it a yes, because these three are positive and this can be positive. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are negative. So if this sits on the negative side, it's no. If this sits on the positive side, it's maybe. So we're going to do one card. If we get a negative card, if we get a king, queen, knight or page, I'm going to keep shuffling till we get a number or we get a major arcana. So yes or no for Scorpio. Yes or no? Because at the moment it's looking like yes, no, or maybe. Or maybe or no. So let's see. Yes or no for... If I just go by the poker deck, you've got a yes. If you were asking about a pregnancy thing, it's a yes. Okay, so let's see. Yes or no for Scorpio. That's a pitch card. We've got strength card. That's positive. That's yes. And that's truth teller, by the way. That's a truth teller. Very, very masculine energy there with both cards. The lion is a masculine energy. It's strength. It's Leo. It's also a yes. And the King of Swords is a yes. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands. That's standing your ground in a situation. It also makes it a yes and a no again. Anyway, that's it for Scorpio. Make of it what you will. And I'll catch everybody for the August readings. Now, if I've been telling everybody, if you're really, really missing the weekly star signs that you used to listen to them religiously, it's just a lot of hard work and efforts that I put in to do them weekly, and they're just not getting the attention that they need. But I will consider bringing them back to the channel depending on how people react to the monthly readings. But anyway, that's your month ahead for the water signs. So I'll catch everybody for the August readings. Okay, earth signs. So this is your July month ahead. Put in the comments what you think about it, and also let me know, are you disappointed that I'm not doing weekly readings anymore? Do you like the monthly? Is once a month fine? I might consider, depending on what kind of comments I get back, I might consider bringing the weekly star signs back to the channel. But for now, this is a new adventure. I'm trying something new. But the reading is still the same format. We have, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. We're going to read the top 3 cards for all of the earth signs put together. Then we'll go across to Capricorn and we'll pull another tarot for Capricorn. We'll pull a Lenormand, which has all been pre-shuffled and ready here. And then we will shuffle these. So we'll shuffle these now for the earth signs. Wow. Earth signs. Now you need to see these. Wow. Earth signs. Unfortunately, this means something's going on sneaky behind the scenes with somebody. For some of you out there, you might be having a very difficult pregnancy right now, or you might not be able to get pregnant, or you've lost a pregnancy early on, or you're just having a difficult time with it. It's just very up and down. It does look like baby girl is coming out here, so congratulations on that and good luck with it. For others, this can be somebody that's sneaking around in the background, possible third-party affair type thing going on. It looks like in the house, out of the house. It looks like somebody being extremely irresponsible with what they're doing. And this is a lot of chitty chatter and everything. So the reason they jumped out for earth signs, I'm wondering whether this is about to get exposed. You know, something's about to come to the surface. Be prepared. There's little kind of arguments, but there's more annoyance, not arguing. It's more like someone's pissed off, but they don't argue about it. They just are upset about it or sad about it. There may be an argument at home about work, or at work about home, or both. But I definitely see third party with the double fours and the black 3. This is somebody's been sneaky. It could be that this is coming to an end, and that's why it dropped out like that as well. But I do also have to stipulate that this means something to do with 9 months of pregnancy, fertility issues, boy child, girl child, and parent. So it also could be somebody in spirit is trying to connect with you, earth signs, right now. This female or male, it's not showing me who it is. Could be a child, could be a parent, because this can be parent or child. Could be male or female. We got both energies here. They're showing me something to do with a major sickness and injuries involved. They might be coming out to say enough of this. See how the 9 goes to a 5, goes to a 6, goes to a 4. It's like it's going up and down. They might be saying stop, enough. The person in spirit would have died or been born in April with the double 4s here, or something to do with 4 or 8. Okay, so let's get on with the reading for the star signs. I had to read that because that just jumped out. I'm going to move these about so that they're not all stuck together, and reshuffle. Okay, so we'll just give a quick shuffle because we've got to shuffle when we get to signs. Right, so let's get started. Earth signs. This is earth signs in general for the month of July. Wow, with those cards that dropped out and these first 2 cards, wow. What the hell is going on around the earth signs? Jeez, wow. And this is wow in a bad way. Sorry, earth signs. Okay, earth signs. So I feel like there's been temptation going on. Toxic behavior, temptation. Someone asking you to do something and you know it's wrong, or you asking somebody else to do something and you know it's wrong. This can represent gaslighting. It can represent actual things like drugs, alcohol, toxic. In a health-related manner, this would be your heart and blood. This would be something that you're not taking or you're not eating, or something you're having too much of. And this would be where you're deciding to do it your own way, and yeah, so it could be a heart issue brought on by a drug or a toxin. It could be a blood issue brought on by something that you're consuming or something that you take, or but here, I don't know if this is about the money, or this is about work, or this is about being left out of something, or stepping away from whatever this is. Now, in relationships, this would be probably third party, what I'm seeing, what dropped out before. This is somebody's brokenhearted here on the end here. Somebody's brokenhearted, whether it's you, earth signs, or whether you're doing this to somebody else and they're brokenhearted. Not too sure, but somebody's feeling left out. Either you, earth signs, are deciding to leave this person out and focus on somebody else, or they're leaving you out and then you're brokenhearted, things like that. Not a nice reading for earth signs, unfortunately, but the other cards and the Lenormand could totally change what we're looking at here. But if there is a medical issue, if you have heart problems, if you have eyesight problems, if you have sickness of some kind, if you have blood disorder, don't listen to me. Go to the doctor, get your tests done. and find out what's going on. But I do feel like this with the left out energy, this is like maybe you're not allowed to eat a particular thing, right? This is like you keep eating it. You're tempted by it. Or maybe you take a vitamin and a doctor told you ages ago, don't take that. Or garlic oil or whatever. So this is like where you've been tempted on and off, and it's something that's in your past, something that you were exposed to, something that you had. This here is either one thing where you decide to leave it out, you don't want to do it anymore, or somebody else leaves you out of this. But this here could be the result of whatever this is. So let's find out. Let's go into more details for each sign, because it's kind of a bit screwy at the moment. If this is about a relationship, unfortunately this means probably sneaky behavior, lies, gaslighting, leaving somebody out and breaking somebody's heart, unfortunately. Maybe this already happened months ago, years ago, and it's just coming out now because there's something else added to it. Okay, so let's get started with Capricorn. Now Capricorn, when we get to the end of the reading, I'll be shuffling these. I'll shuffle them now already. This is for your yes and no at the end. When we do the yes and no, we'll get you a yes and no answer. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put a energy from here. So you have the devil. Now the devil could simply mean you're focusing on yourself, because the devil, unfortunately, the devil is Capricorn. I don't know why they made a card like that, Capricorn, and they made death Scorpio. But yeah, it's kind of like making the Three of Swords a star sign. But anyway, you are Capricorn. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of focus on yourself right now. Don't be tempted to do the wrong thing. You could be, somebody's doing this to you, Capricorn. Somebody could be gaslighting you, lying to you, deceiving you. Somebody could be trying to tempt you. Come to me. Like if you look at the card, she's trying to tempt you to do something. She's sitting there looking at you on top of all these flames, and you can see that this is danger. But she's sitting there unburnt, and she's like, come to me, come to me. She's almost like she's the devil sitting there, enticing you into something, Capricorn. So let's see, what is the Lenormand? Stubborn behavior. The anchor can be an anchor that you're dragging around always. We got the albatross, and the albatross, if a ship is out to sea and they see an albatross, they reckon it's bad luck, a bad omen. I don't take it as that. I feel that birds are a good omen. They're like about freedom and flight and freedom and taking off. So the bird is flapping around and flying. Meanwhile, we got an anchor, but the anchor, it's not in the ground. It's not under the water. It's like it's on top of the water, like where you're just throwing the anchor into the water. So with this anchor, I feel that you feel something is dragging you down. Something has you stuck in the same position. And maybe it's this toxin. Maybe you're trying to give up something. Maybe you're trying to not eat something anymore, or whatever. Maybe you're trying to not gamble as much, whatever. I feel like you feel tied to it somehow. Something's keeping you there. The other way I see it is, let's say that you're using a supplement for something and everybody tells you it's fantastic, but for you it doesn't work, or it doesn't help, or it makes things worse. You're stubborn. You keep doing it. So let's see what we got up the top for Capricorn. Okay, you're finally going to break free, I think. I think you're going to cut the anchor. You're going to stop this behavior. This is the Fool. Now, it can mean don't be a fool, Capricorn. Don't keep buying into whatever this is. Don't listen to the lies. If you're getting gaslighted, don't listen to it. But the Fool can mean that you're going to just go on your own journey now. You're going to cast all the lies, all the suspicion, all the temptations, whatever. You're going to cast it aside. And you're going to go on your own journey. And that would be a good thing. So let's get to the yes and no. We already shuffled them. So yes and no for Capricorn. 2 from the bottom. Wow. Okay, this is a yes. If this was something to do with work, if you've got some sort of toxic behavior going at work, maybe your boss is a narcissist or something. This is where you're going on your own new journey and you're deciding to cut something out, because this black 3 is cutting someone out. We do have deception with the truth and lies here. We do have something that indicates third party, but it's third party in a working friendship relationship, not a romantic kind of third party. And it could also mean that somebody's got a third party where it's just a sexual thing, there's no involvement with them, there's no after hours messaging or anything like that. It's just they hook up, they get together and they split, and then have nothing to do with each other, and then they hook up and they do what they do and then they split. So it can be that kind of energy as well when I see diamonds, because it's like a very cold kind of connection, or it's a working money connection. But I'm going to give Capricorn a yes here. Cut that anchor, Capricorn. If you're tied down by somebody that's doing this to you, it's time to step out into your own and take that in your both hands. You may be cutting somebody out here, Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, we're going to give Capricorn a yes. Let me just do the cards all together. This would be no. This would be no. This would be definitely yes, it's a new start. This would be no. And then all yes. So, yeah, so you still get 5 cards against 3. That shows that that is a yes. I was just confirming that it was definitely a yes. All right, so that's it for Capricorn till August. So let me know in the comment box, what do you think of this? Do you like just a once a month touch base with the star sign? Or would you like something different for once a month and go back to the weekly things? I won't be doing the weekly things for at least all of July. I'm just going to give July a go and give it a rest, and try and put some focus on some other videos. But let me know in the comment box below what you think about all of this. All right, Capricorn, good luck. Okay, so I had to restart that. This is Taurus. I think I said Cancer. I'm going to edit that out. Taurus. So you may be dealing with a Cancer energy at this time, because the fact is, when I went to do this reading just now, I had to restart it. I haven't turned any cards yet. I had pre-shuffled these ready for you, this for you, yes and no. So Taurus, we're going to get a Lenormand energy for you. We're going to get a tarot. Then we're going to get 5 of these to see yes or no. And we're going to do the cards in general together to see whether it definitely is a yes or a no. So Taurus, not Cancer. Taurus. So you may be dealing with a Cancer energy this month, or you might, well, Cancer is this month, so there may be a birthday or something. Now, what I was saying was, if we're looking at money here and work, the door is there. If you need to borrow money, if somebody's asking you for money, if you want to do a project, whatever it is, the door is there. You just need to go in. The door's not locked. The door is open. Now, people may be asking you to lend them some money during July, and you might not be able to do it, so you need to make up your mind. Are you going to tell them yes or no? If this is about a romantic kind of situation, this is where either you, Taurus, or somebody else that you're doing this to, it's where somebody feels left out. They feel left out in the cold. They feel depressed, sad. Why does this person not include me? What's going on here? So that's what we're getting there for Taurus. So let's see the rest of the energy. Now, you don't forget, sitting right beside you in the general reading for all the earth signs, you do have this 3 of Swords energy sitting right next to somebody being left out. So there might be somebody brokenhearted, or it might be your heart, Taurus. So let's what we see. If this is finances, this is some sort of mountains and blocks within the financial situation. This is like, where's the money going to come from? How am I going to do this? I just don't think I can get to the top of the mountain. But the mountain card is actually, with a lot of hard work, a lot of conversations going on, you can get there. Personally speaking, in a relationship kind of card reading, this would be feeling left out, and it's just like, when am I going to get included in this? It's just never going to happen because the mountain's there. So let's see what your other energy card is. This definitely looks like it's work, Taurus. I don't think this is personal. I think this is about work and money. Don't be impulsive. This could be that somebody's a gambler and all the money's gone. It could be that bills are coming in and it's like a mountain. They're mounting up and you don't know how you're going to pay them. This could be a young child who's just moved out or going to college, or you're trying to work out where's the money going to come from for this child. They could be asking you for money as well. You could be the child here. You could be the child, you want to go on your new journey, you just haven't got the money, and it's all looking like a big mountain at the moment. So it's kind of a negative feel I'm seeing for the month of July here, a lot of frustration, but please don't be impulsive. The page can mean that you make an impulsive decision, go, I want it now, I don't care what the cost is. The cost could be pretty hefty, especially with this Three of Swords energy sitting here. This is almost like you're not looking at it. If you look at the girl's face, she's looking away from what's coming next, the Three of Swords. So you might make an impulsive decision in July and end up regretting it over here. I don't feel this is anything to do with relationships though. I think this is to do with money, jobs, or school or career or something like that. Could be a travel kind of thing with the 5. This would be where you want to go somewhere but you can't, and the mountains are piling up, you haven't got the money for it, and then you just say, I'm going anyway and I'll just pay it back. But maybe you can't pay it back, and then you're going to be feeling like you betrayed yourself or you betrayed somebody or something like that. Anyway, that's what we got there. Now, I already pre-shuffled these when I was recording and didn't realise I was saying Cancer star sign. But yeah, so like I said, you might be dealing with a Cancer star sign. So let's get these, 3 from the top, 2 from the bottom. That's a straight out no. I need to take that one out. But I think it's still going to be a no. Picture cards aren't really yes or no. Yeah, that's a no. Okay, the next card out would have been a no. Alright, so you're getting a definite no here, because this is no, this is no, this is no, this is no, this is no. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 3 picture cards, which are yes or no, doesn't matter. I feel that these cards here, it's something to do with government and official. Someone's been very irresponsible here. Now, for some people, this may be something to do with wanting to have a child. This can be father and son, or father and husband and wife, because this can be female. It's like old and young energy together. And then we got baby over here. This could be the hospital, but I'm not seeing a doctor. I am seeing 9 months, and I am seeing a parenting card. But the fact that everything's black, maybe you're starting to talk about, I want to have a baby before it's too late. I want to have a baby with you. And the person's saying, we haven't got the money. It's too hard. We can't do this right now. For others, I'm not seeing a card that represents fertility problems, but a black 9 can represent problems around that. Or it can mean someone's fell pregnant, they were impulsive, they're pregnant, you're the dad or the mum, and you're trying to deal with this going, now what are we going to do? She's pregnant, she's not ready. So that could be another version of what I'm seeing here. But I am getting a no, I am getting the mountains, and you might be dealing with a Cancer star sign. None of the cards that came out were Cancer star sign, by the way. You do have air sign, and Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and you also have, I call these earth signs, other people call them fire signs. So you might be dealing with your own sign. This might be you and somebody else, and you're trying to deal with something quite mega. The good news is that something official is going to bring the hammer down, and this thing will get sorted one way or another. It might be a loan that gets rejected. It might be a house that you haven't got the money to pay for the bills, so you've got to make a new plan, because these two are looking at each other. They're making a plan, a business plan. So that's what I'm seeing there. It could be a business that's just not working anymore, and you've got to fold. You've got to close for now. Anyway, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Some of these readings today, they're quite negative. Other readings have been beautiful. So it just depends, you know. So let me know in the comment box what you think about the new method, a once a month reading. I might bring back the weekly readings if I get enough demand for it. Flick me an email if you'd like me to bring them back, or just leave a message in the comments box. Say, where's the, where is it? Where's the weekly readings? All right, so moving right along, last but not least of the earth signs, we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So we're going to shuffle these while I'm talking for a yes or no answer at the end of this. Okay, these jumped out for you. You need to see these right now. We have a happy situation here. This is like a commitment, and this is beautiful love and going out somewhere, having food and drinks. But there's a third party card sitting here. The third party card is black. Now, normally this means where somebody in a family or a relationship or whatever, they cut somebody out. They ignore them, they don't want anything to do with them, or it's where you, Virgo, you step away from whatever this is. But these stuck together when they fell. So this looks like nice. It looks like you've made some sort of decision here. For some of you, this might be that you've been in third-party relationships in the past, especially with the Black Three of Swords. It's the same card. So this is betrayal, heartbreak that dropped on the table. It's lies, deception, Virgo. But it may have been this sort of thing in the past, and then this has jumped out to show that this might be what's coming. Stability, commitment, love, and being in the right place at the right time and feeling really, really happy about it. You might be making a choice there. So anyway, let's shuffle these while I'm talking for a yes and no. Hopefully no more fallout while I'm doing this. So Virgo, what's going down, Virgo? We've got betrayal. We've got disappointment. We've got sadness. We've got someone with the bleeding heart. Someone's really, really hurt here. Now, is this you, Virgo, or is this somebody you're dealing with right now? It could be about a third party. The rest of the cards might give us a bit more window into that. It could be about some sort of thing that you thought was going to happen and it never happened. It could be something that happened ages ago. Now, don't forget what the original reading was. We had the temptation card and we had the being left out kind of card. And then we have this broken heart card. So it sort of told a story about some sort of tomfoolery over here, then leaving you out or you leaving them out, and then somebody's crying about it. So let's just see. Now, in a totally different note, this can represent fertility problems because it is a sex card. The threes are sex cards. And we've got that pointing up at the camera right now, which is fertility and sex. So anyway, let's get on with it. And let's see. This will be for your yes and no question at the end of the reading. Your energy with the Lenormand coupled with this. Okay, now she came out upside down. She is the woman of desire. Now, she can be a head turner. She can be, everybody looks at her, everybody wants to know her. She could be very, very popular, very beautiful, very sexual. I don't know if she's got a broken heart or she's breaking your heart. Now, if you are a female watching this, this could be that you've been brokenhearted and now you're about to put yourself out there and be very, very desired. If you are a female out there and there's been a third party breaking your heart, it could be that this is the person that's doing it, or it could be that this is how you're going to cope with it, that you're going to come into your own and just be the best version of yourself. The other reason this could come out is this could be disappointment and something that just didn't work out the way you thought. Let's just see up here, but this could be something like where somebody performs, they get up on stage or they get on camera, or they perform and people watch them and they love them, they adore them. Very popular person there. We do have an ace of spades at the bottom, so this could be a person that's a heavy duty thinker, and they're thinking long and hard about what they want. We got 2 and 9 here. Now 29's actually lucky for me. That makes me think of a certain person that's not with us anymore. But yeah, 2 and 9, they come together to form a 2. It's an 11 and then it's a 2. So 1, 1 and 2 is usually about being committed and strong in your journey. So yeah, that's what we've got there at the moment. So I'm not sure who's got the broken heart and whether this means going on this journey. So let's see what the other tarot has to say. Okay, we got somebody that's the truth teller. Now you may be dealing with an air sign here. This would be a male. This could be your boss. This could be your father, your husband, your best friend. So I'm not sure whether these two caused a broken heart, but he is usually telling the truth. This is where somebody's sitting down and saying, look, this is what happened, this is how it is. Somebody's either telling you, maybe an air sign's telling you something, maybe an air sign's telling you that they're sad and they're hurt. Okay, so let's get to the yes and no. If this is about work, which I really don't think it is, especially with her there, and that, because this is all about emotional hearts, you know, it's somebody's heart's broken. If it was about work, this is where somebody steps out, because the heart is black. It's a 3 of Swords. This is where someone cuts the energy and they cut them out. So it could be that you are walking away from something, or you're walking away from somebody, or somebody else is doing that. But this person, as I said, very, very desirable. She puts herself out there, and everybody that looks at her, they just want this person. This person over here, he's sitting on his throne saying this is how it is. And he's telling the truth, basically. So yeah, anyway, that's what I got for Virgo there. Now, yes or no for Virgo. Okay, so this can be yes, yes, yes. This would be no, no, and maybe. It's more of a yes, Virgo. It's more of a yes. I just don't like the black energy, because picture cards can be yes and no. It depends on what they're sitting next to. But this is like husband and wife, father and son, young and old. But they're connected in some way. Either they work together, or they there's air sign coming out again. And this can be male and female, like I said. This is one or the other, because we've only got jacks. We don't have something complementing jack to be female. So I always say that that's male or female, or it's just enhancing the energy of this card. So it's definitely telling me that this is Aquarius, Gemini or Libra energy around Virgo. This here is where somebody's been irresponsible, and there's some sort of sadness and disruption in their home life, and they learning a lesson the hard way, basically, Virgo. This over here is making a firm decision to walk away or stop something or whatever. We got 2 3s, one's red, one's black. That's usually third party and lies, especially with this card here, which can be questionable behavior. But I do get a yes there. I'm just going to confirm with another card from this deck over here. Is this a yes or a no? Because we kind of got a yes and a no here on the table. Okay, I'm waiting for something to jump. Now, if I get a picture card, I'll keep going until I either get a major arcana or I get a number. So if the card is a negative card, like if it's the 3 of Swords or the 10 of Swords or something, that will be no. If it is a happy card, it will be a yes. It's a happy card, so it's a yes. Oh, funny enough, this is victory, and the 6 of Clubs now is showing me some sort of victory and success to move forward in something. So yeah, we're going to give a yes. I thought it was a no, but we're going to give this a yes, because she can be somebody that's flirting too much. She could be someone sneaky in the background, but she also can be somebody that reveals the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and she's very talented, very beautiful, very admired. So on the one hand, she could be the negative woman, and on the other hand, she could be the happy, desired woman and talented woman. Anyway, Virgo, we're going to give this a yes. I really thought it was no, so maybe some of you out there, you need to ask the question again, or ask it in a different way, or ask it at a different time, or maybe you already know the answer anyway, Virgo. So anyway, good luck, Virgo, with July, and please leave comments in the comment box as to what you think about this new method, just doing once a month readings. It was too much work with the weekly readings and just not enough coming out of it. So I thought that I'm just going to see how this goes for this month. The weekly readings might be back in August, but if not, I'll catch everybody in August for at the end of July, ready for the August readings. Bye for now. Okay, fire signs. This is the month of July reading. As you may have noticed, there hasn't been the weekly readings for this week. There won't be weekly readings for now. I'm just doing a little bit of an experiment to see how people like just a monthly detailed reading. So what we're going to do, fire signs, is the same thing as usual, the same as the weekly readings, a little bit more detail, not too much more, but a little bit more, but it's just going to be a full month ahead kind of reading. So what we got here, you could see this as the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, the end of the month. You could look at it that way. But we're going to do a general reading for fire signs first, then we'll go individual like we normally do, and we'll get an extra tarot put here. We'll get a Lenormand for more information. We'll shuffle up the poker deck for a yes and no. Okay, so we're going to do information for the month ahead, possible past, present, future kind of thing, or beginning, middle, end, and then more information and plus a yes and no. So let me know in the comment box what you think about the new format, just one reading once a month for the July reading, because I do know a lot of information was coming out in the readings, things like pregnancies, marriages, new jobs, whatever. And I do know that a lot of the time the things I was telling you, they're not going to happen in 1 week, you know. So I thought that a monthly reading would be better with the same sort of information, same sort of amount of information. But I think that going through a month, more of these things would occur, or you got more time to prepare or whatever. Also, the once a week readings were just really not getting the attention that they need for all the work that I'm putting into them. So anyway, let me know in the comment box, what do you think about the reading for the month? And if you are desperately missing the weekly readings, just let me know. If I get enough attention about people wanting the weekly readings back, maybe in July, during July, or maybe by August, I'll bring them back to the channel. But I'm just taking a step back from that for now, and we're just doing the general, the once a month reading. So good luck, fire signs. This is the month of July. What is to come? So let's see. Okay, you might be dealing with an earth sign and a air sign, fire signs. That combination comes out a lot. When I'm live, I get a lot of people asking, saying that their Aquarius and their partner or their boyfriend or their ex is Leo. So I always get fire signs and air signs coming out in the readings. Sometimes I get air signs and earth signs as well. So it does look like the fire signs, you will be dealing with either a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you might be getting information about that particular person. You might find out something. It might be good, it might be bad. Not too sure. Also, it looks like you're dealing with an air sign, male or female. Oh no, this is male energy, sorry. Male energy here, female energy here. So female air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you may be dealing with these two energies. You might be finding something out about her, something out about him, something out about two of them. So yeah, we've got information coming in there. There's an invitation, possibly for a job, possibly to go to a party, possibly to have a conversation with somebody, but there's definitely some sort of news coming your way. It might be taking a long time. Now, like I said, this could be past, present, future. This could be the beginning of the month, and then this is where we're at the end of the month. Now, there may be a medical issue going on around a female or because of a female. It could be a mental issue. It could be a physical issue. This could be the doctor. This could be the person that's not well or the person causing the problem. And then this is recuperation and rest and relaxation. So whatever this information coming your way is, or this invitation, you're thinking long and hard about it. You're wondering what you want to do about it. You're wondering who's going to be there, what you need to do, if it's a job or a romantic situation, whatever it is, you're thinking about it. So in the middle of the month, you're putting a lot of thought into what it is you want to do. By the end of the month, you're needing to rest. This is where somebody withdraws from a battle. The battle is over. The Three of Swords just happened. Now we're into the rest and recuperation. This could be where you're deciding to take time out from a situation, from a job, from a relationship. Okay, so that's what we got in general for fire signs. So let's move along to individual signs. Before I start, make sure that you choose a yes or no question. At the end of your reading, we will have a look to see whether you've got a yes or no by shuffling the poker deck for each sign. All right, so here we go. Good luck. Aries. So Aries, as I said, it looks like you're going to be having some sort of information or invitation to something coming up in July. It may be a birthday party. You might be spending time with an air sign here. You might be spending time with a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn. And what was this one? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So there may be that sort of energy going on, but you definitely look like you're going to be around an earth sign or somebody that displays that. If you have earth sign in your chart, you may be spending time with yourself. You may be making plans for your future, something long-term and commitment. Okay, so this might be about a job, it might be about a relationship. Not really feeling good vibes around a relationship for the fire signs at the moment, simply because of this over here. These two people could be going into battle. She could be finding something out, he could be finding something out, or you could be finding something out about them. But there's definitely this withdrawal at the end here. So let's just see your Lenormand energy. Okay, this is the mothering energy. This would be like a water sign kind of energy. This is someone nurturing, caring. This is the wife, the mother, the grandmother, the sister, the baby girl. This is somebody that is happy and they like to do the cooking, or they like to pick you up when you're down. So this also can be an announcement about a baby. I'd say with the two females here, it's probably a baby girl. But yeah, this may be an announcement about somebody that's pregnant at the moment, because this can represent like the Empress, like fertility. Anyway, that's what we got there. That's good. Ooh, okay. So there may be news coming in about this section over here that's going to create somebody saying, I just want something better. I'm sick of this situation. There can be some tears going on, but they know what they want. She's actually looking at what's happened in the past. She's reviewing the circumstances, deciding what she wants in her life. So I feel for Aries, I feel that information comes in, or an invitation. You go and think about it. You decide, do I want this job? Do I want to go to this party? Do I want to attend this wedding? Do I want to be in this relationship? And somebody here is by your side, guiding you in a way that they want what's best for you, not for themselves. So this woman here, she's usually a very guided, soft, beautiful energy. Very beautiful, very desirable, but it's not about that with that card. It's more about family, support, all of that. This is definitely baby girl energy, if there's anything to do with babies here, because a Four of Cups is Four of Hearts. That's a baby girl. So that's what we've got as far as that goes. Now let's do a yes and no for Aries, plus get more information from the poker deck. So yes or no for Aries' question that they're thinking about. Yes or no. You may be in a job position and you've been offered something and you know it's going to be a long-term commitment, and at the moment you're in the deciding phase, and that's why we got her here, because she's a thinker. She's planning and thinking. Here you might need to take time out to think about what it is you're going to choose. What I don't like is you got 4 here and 4 here. They're black and red. Even though this is not in your reading, it's in the general reading. So 2 4s can be something going on behind the scenes, some sort of sneaky behavior, not third party, but there could be conversations going on in the background with somebody, Aries. It can be you too. But this is like where you want something better. You know it's out there, but you're crying about it and you're sick of it. You're wanting something else. You're wanting something better. Excuse me, I'm getting hiccups again. Okay, so yes or no for Aries. This would be a no. We got 4 black cards and 1 red. Okay, so that's a no to your question because we got a no here. We got no, 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 no. Oh, this can be yes. Hang on. So we got yes, 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 and yeah, that would be yes over there. You got yes and no there because this is upright, so this is positive, but it's sitting next to a black negative card, which makes it negative. So it's sort of swinging between. So this is yes or no. I'm just going to get another card from here just to answer the question first, and then I'll do a reading on those cards there. Yes or no for Aries, please. The Empress. She came out upside down, so that's like a no. And bottom of the deck is the Devil. Oh, so that can be tempting to do the wrong thing and everything. I'm going to take a no. I'm going to stick with a no. All right. So what we've got here for Aries is you've been thinking long and hard about something. It may be about a family member. It may be about your partner, about your mother, your sister or something, some female energy. You've been thinking about it and you know that either you or them has to make some sort of change. The black 7 is you want to move forward. You want to change house or jobs or relationships, but it's not going the way you thought. The red 7 is where things go your way and you made your plans and it all happens. Unfortunately, we got 7, 7, red and black. This is truth and lies. So some stuff is deception and some stuff is totally on board and totally right and real. It could be an emotional matter because you got a lot of emotion cards here. You got jealousy cards here. You got some sort of disruption going on in your family life, some sort of confusion as well. It could be people jealous of the situation. It could be you jealous of something. You're wanting something and you're just not getting there. But I'm going to give a no there. It's fairly negative and positive kind of reading you've got here. These 3 cards, this card can be negative, but it looks like you've got an invitation. You know what you want to do. You're talking, you're getting some support from somebody. This is making a firm decision. This is changes you know have to happen. And then this is changes that you wanted to happen. This here is somebody learning a lesson the hard way and still returning and doing the same thing round and round and round again. So this is somebody that knowingly takes a chance and makes mistakes and won't own up to it. This is somebody that won't learn a lesson as well, or learning a lesson the hard way. So that's what's come out. Now you do have, before I finish this off, you do have a message from someone in spirit. I'd say it's a mothering energy or a grandmother. She would have been born or died on July, so maybe I'd have to say she probably died from something to do with her head. Dementia, stroke, a fall, a hit to the head, whatever. But yeah, she died with something to do with the head. She's popping through in here. She's probably telling you to make those changes, even though they're difficult, you need to do them. Because you eventually things that you want will come through. Also, she might be telling you that if you've done something wrong, own up to it, learn your lesson, or she might be saying somebody needs to be taught a lesson. So that's coming through at the same time. And you had double 4s, so the double 4s would be April. So you've got April, July, 4, 8, 7 and 14 are the numbers and the dates, the months. So that would be the person's birthday or the day they died coming through, or it's your birthday or something, so they're trying to come through and give you a message. All right, so that's what we have for Aries. Okay, moving right along to Leo. Leo, you are going to be dealing with a female Aquarius, Gemini, or Leo. Aquarius, Gemini, or probably another Leo, because I said Leo by mistake, or Libra. So you're going to be dealing with that kind of energy or somebody that displays that energy. Not too sure what she wants or what she's done or whether this is positive or negative till we look at the rest of the cards. But don't forget, you may be withdrawing from her or she's withdrawing from you. because this is where somebody goes in, shuts the door. Now, it can be the sick bed as well. It can be that this energy that she's usually strong and vibrant and something's not right here. She's not well and she needs to take time out and step back. So let's just see what your energies are, Leo. Okay, this is family foundations. This is money foundations. This is movement in the direction that you want. So I do feel for Leos out there, you may have had some job opportunity. It may have something to do with a female, something to do with nighttime. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but something to do with the nighttime. So I don't know what jobs are at night. I know there is shift workers that work night and day. Restaurants are open at night. Pubs and clubs are open at night. So it could be something to do, if it's work, it could be something to do with nighttime energy. But let's just see the other card. All right, we got yourself. So you're definitely dealing with yourself, possibly another Leo energy or somebody that has that in their chart, somebody that might be stubborn and fiery. This looks like you're talking about the tree of growth. So Leo, you might be talking about moving house, moving jobs, moving both. It might be about family and children. It might be talking about growth of having a family or moving your family somewhere. This is very positive energy for Leo if you're planning on a new job, a new house or whatever. Anyway, that's what we got there for you. Let's shuffle yes or no for Leo. Just focus on a question, plus we will read these cards. I'm going to give you that one because it dropped out. Yes or no for Leo. Okay, nothing else is going to drop out. No, 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 no. Yes. Okay, so that's a no, as you can see. So the answer to the question is no. This changes the tone of your reading. Something that you thought was over, it's still there. It's something to do with work and irresponsibility on somebody's part. Now, it could be the air sign energy, it could be yourself, or like I said, another Leo that you're dealing with or somebody that's like that. It may have something to do with money. I'd have to say that if this was to do with money, this would be your nest egg. This would be money that you've saved. This would be money that has been lost for a ridiculous reason. This is something to do with government. It can be a hospital, the 9 being there in the hospital. It could be a surgery type thing. But it's sort of like if this is you're building your foundation for your future and you want what's bright for your future, this is almost like a government kind of thing where someone's been irresponsible either with money, with their words, with their job. Maybe somebody's lost their job around you, Leo, or maybe somebody's left their job, or maybe you are. Because this sequence down here is full steam ahead. You've thought about it. You've got the money tree, growth. It's got a 5 up the top. 5 is job. 7 is the movement forward. It's a heart. It's red. It's great. But this here, this is something that you thought was done. Maybe it's been going on for 9 months, 9 years, 9 days ago. This here is somebody not owning up to their responsibility with something, being a very irresponsible parent, being an irresponsible child. This then is something final, bang, done. And this here is outside of your home. So be prepared, Leo. You might be in for a rough ride with a super argument, possibly about money, work, family, and movement. But this here is showing balance return. So maybe there's something you need to not be festering and angry about. You need to actually talk about it and sort it out. I'm not seeing anybody talking. I'm seeing people arguing. Because this can be people that go silent and you know there's something going down. Yeah. Anyway, because you had an air sign come out, I suggest that you go watch air sign and see if that relates to you, especially if you know somebody that's an air sign. And yeah, anyway, that's what we got for you. We're going to give you a no to that question that you had in your mind. It's funny, Leo, because these cards were very positive. I thought this is a beautiful journey here. There is another way of looking at this. This could actually mean that this woman here, she was strong and going well. There may be some sort of incident, because this could be a accident at work. It could be in a car. This would be somebody, there was irresponsibility there. So somebody drunken driving, somebody not watching where they were going at work and tripping on a staircase. So there could be some sort of injury and hospital, and then this would be the balance coming back. This is not an illness. It's not cancer, sickness, anything like that. This is injury, if it's something to do with that. And this would be moving, you know, like let's say that your mum had a fall last year or something, and now she's not coping at home. You might be talking about movement and moving her into a 1-bedroom on the floor or something like that to have the balance back again. So that's another way of looking at it. Anyway, that's it for you, Leo. Lastly, we have Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. You're recuperating. I don't know if you've been physically sick and you're getting better again, or you're stressing yourself out at work or something and you need to take time out. But this is all about rest, rejuvenation, repair. If it's to do with a relationship, you might need to be in repair mode with what's going on, Sagittarius. Ooh, we have the soulmate connection. Maybe once you've repaired, you're healed, you're going into a nice, beautiful connection here with the soulmate. The swans are forever. I love when the swans come out, especially if I'm reading for myself or somebody else pulls the swans out about my personal journey. But I love the swans. It reminds me of the penguins. The penguins get one partner for life, and apparently the swans do as well. But yeah, this is like a journey into love, a journey into the soul. It can be a soul journey that you're going on, and you're spending time meditating, recuperating, and focusing on what it is you want. All your dreams and wishes coming true. Now, for some of you, you want a baby, because we got the 9-month card. That's a happy baby girl there. It might be a way off though, because that card is black. And so you might have to be resting because you're actually found out that you're pregnant, or you might be sick and laying in bed at home and find out that you're pregnant. So congratulations to those having a little baby. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I do think it's a girl. But whatever this rest and rejuvenation is, it's going to work for you. This is going to make everything better. I'm going to take this reading as my own because I'd really love to have this happening for me. Okay, so yes or no for Sagittarius, plus a bit more information on this reading. Now, please don't forget to put some comments in the comment box. Let me know what you think about a monthly reading like this. So in July, it looks like things are going to pretty damn good in the relationship status for Sagittarius. A lot of happiness coming your way here. Maybe at the beginning of the month you will be rest and rejuvenation, you know, trying to work out what you want. But this looks like you're going to be very happy in love. It could just be a family thing too. It could be you and your children, or you and your brother and sister, or your mother and father, and all sort of together and feeling like loved and happy. So yes or no for Sagittarius. Oh, 9 of Hearts, 9 of Cups. That's a yes, yes. Yes, no. Oh, bottom of the deck. Yes, no. Okay, this is more of a yes because we've got, this is something to do with conversations, possibly conversations at work and money. This is where you might be thinking about moving house, moving jobs. There may be delays around that kind of energy. This is an invitation to go somewhere, to do something. I suggest you go. If you're thinking, no, I'm not going to go there, nothing will happen. Something beautiful might happen for you, Sagittarius. You may be dealing with an earth sign coming up. This is a young energy, so it could be a child. I always say that if you're married and your husband is, or your wife is, I don't know, 30, 40, 50, and this card comes out, it can mean somebody that needs to grow up. With the black cards sitting around the money cards, this can be where you work 5 days a week and feel like you're getting 7 days pay, and then you get overloaded and you're working 10 days and only still getting 7 days pay. So you might need to discuss that. You might be putting applications in to square up your pay or get a better job or something like that. But I do feel a movement card here. A lot of happiness coming your way in relationship status, but also something to do with work and money and stability for the future. Now, on a totally other note, this again could be about the pregnancy, and this is the doctor delivering the baby. Here it's showing you a black 5. Now, 5s can represent male, but the 4 is here, and it's black as well. So that would tell me that because the male and the female card are both coming up as black, it's not telling me either whether it's a boy or a girl, but that they are delayed. And possibly you're going to be having a second child. If you've got a girl, you're going to have a boy. If you've got a boy, you're going to have a girl. So that's another way of looking at it. Or it's delayed at the moment. It's not going to happen just yet. And that's until they turn red, then it's not going to happen yet. But anyway, that's a yes to your question, because we've got, like I said, yes, 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 yes. And then we got no, no, no. So it's a bit of a yes and no. Let's just get one more card from this deck just to confirm that that is a yes. Is that a yes? Oh, well, that flipped out, which was a no, indecision. That's a maybe. I don't know. So is it a yes or a no? Is it really a yes? Is this a yes? So we want a positive card. If we get a picture card like a page, a knight, a queen, or a king, I'll pull cards until I get a card that tells me yes or no. Okay, yes or no? Ooh, that's a no. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. And that's a yes. Okay, it doesn't want to answer. It doesn't want to answer. We got yes and no, yes and no. Let's stick with yes. Because of these 3, these 4, and this is very, very, very positive. And when we have money cards sitting next to clubs, this is just simply work and money, study and success. So they don't have to be negative. This is not even negative either, because this is actually somebody that's recuperating and resting and rejuvenation ready for what they've got to do. So you might be pregnant and laying around waiting, or you might have to lay down and rest to get pregnant. Anyway, that's what we've got for Sagittarius. That is the fire signs. That's a wrap for July, the month of July 2022. So I will see everybody for August readings. Like I said, leave me some comments in the comment box. If you're really, really desperate that you're missing the weekly star signs, just let me know. If I get enough energy into that, I might start doing them again, or I might do bi-weekly mini readings and just make the one video, but they'll be more shorter than this. So yeah, I'll work out some sort of plan of what I'm going to do. It might be something like one tarot card, and I just put it down in the middle of the table and say, this is for Aquarius, this is for Sagittarius, and then one Lenormand card, and just do a quick touch base. So I might make a short little video kind of thing, short messages once a week. But at this stage, it's just the monthly reading for July. All right, I'll catch everybody for August. Bye-bye.